Hey, how's it going, Michelle and Scott? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. We are a local online marketing and SEO company here in the Springs. What I wanted to do in this video analysis is basically go over exactly what I can see as a search marketer, as well as what we need to do to basically rank you higher for the keywords we want to go after, as well as how we're going to go about doing that if we were to tackle this project on together. Now, I understand that Taylor talked to you guys, and you said you were interested in the screencast, so that's why I'm doing this. Now, if you have any questions about the video that I do, please feel free to call me or email me, or we could even just meet in person since obviously we're local here. Whatever kind of floats your boat, we could definitely do that. We'd love to talk to you about this opportunity. So without further ado, let me go ahead and actually dive into the nitty-gritty of this, okay? So the first thing I did was I pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a site and see what exactly, in terms of SEO, what's been done. And so what I can see right off the bat is that there has been some SEO work done. The reason I can see that is because you've had SEO, you've had referring domains climbing up since July or June of 2014, and so there has been some SEO work done. And that's why you are getting credit, and that's why you're getting about 1.1 thousand visitors per month to your website. And so yeah, so there has been some work done, and I'll have to actually look and see where you at in terms of your organic keywords. But it is good news. It means that whoever's been doing your SEO work has actually been doing some work. Now it's a matter of seeing kind of how much of it has been working and how much of that has correlated into actual business, right? So yeah, so what we need to do at the end of the day, right off the bat, an SEO company that knows what they're doing is going to continue to build the referring domain on your site, because this is one of the most important aspects of SEO, and it's one of the most important aspects of basically why one website should rank higher than another website for the various keywords that we want to go after. And so basically, in case you didn't know what a referring domain is, it's basically any website out there on the internet that links back to your website via hyperlink. So what I mean by that is, for example, if there's a blog out there that's called thelegalblog.com, and they make a new blog post and they mention your website in a new blog post, and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best lawyer in Colorado Springs, I'm sorry, not Colorado Springs, Denver, check out goldmanlaw303.com. And so then there'd be a link to your website from that blog post. And so just in the fact that that blog is actually linking back to your site is actually tracked by Google, and Google uses that information to basically determine how authoritative your website is. And the more authority that you have built into your site, the higher that you're going to rank for the keywords, because Google basically thinks that a website that's more authoritative than another website should rank higher when all other things are similar. Now, when I mention all other things, there's still a lot more to SEO than just basically your authority, right? There's so much more to it, like your on-page SEO, making sure that there's relevancy to the website, making sure that your anchor text is good, making sure that the actual content is relevant to the keywords that we want to go after, and that there's not any negative elements on the site. And so there's good ways to do SEO, there's bad ways to SEO, and we want to make sure that everything on your site and your SEO portfolio actually has all the elements that Google's looking for, because that's how you're going to really skyrocket and get you at the very top of Google for the various keywords that we want to go after. All right, so real quick, I'm hopped over to the organic keywords tab. This allows me to actually look at some of the metrics behind the keywords that you're actually ranking for, as well as where you're ranking them. So Goldman Law, #1 position. So great job there. Obviously, that is your brand name. You want to rank #1 for that. Common law divorce, Colorado. Looks like you are #1 for that. It's not like the perfect keyword. The perfect keyword would be something like divorce lawyer or Denver, right? That would be kind of like the most ideal one for you, but that one's a decent one to rank after. Restraining order, Colorado, that could be decent, but that might be just more like a inquiry, like people just trying to get some information, not necessarily looking for a lawyer to handle the case. Okay, so it looks to me like you have a lot of pages, and this is really good in terms of tier 2 SEO work. So basically, once you go after a lot of the main keywords, what you can do is you can start grabbing after keywords that have to do with information, because then you can direct them from the information portal to basically inquiring about your services and then signing up for a consultation, right? But some of the main keywords that we really want to go after are things like divorce lawyer Denver, divorce lawyer in Colorado Springs, or divorce marriage counseling Denver, attorney, divorce lawyer, divorce attorney Denver, that kind of thing. So that's definitely something that I would absolutely recommend that you would go after. Denver custody attorney, That's a good one to absolutely go after. Goldman Law Denver. Um, so yeah, I see a lot of like informational ones like Colorado Alimony Laws 2015, right? Protection Order, Colorado Child Custody Laws, Denver Child Custody Attorney. That one's actually a good one. That one's a good one. Um, Colorado Divorce Law Adultery. So yeah, that one could be. That would actually be could be pretty good because when someone's going through a case and they have to deal with adultery, like they generally definitely want to have that sorted out when they go through their legal disputes. And so that's actually a pretty decent one. Boulder Divorce Attorney. Ranking for Boulder cases. Now, I don't know if you serve anywhere else outside Denver. That's a question that I'd like to ask you. But so yeah, you know, I could talk about this forever. But basically, at the end of the day, you have a lot of keywords that you're ranking for, which is fantastic news. But they're not like the most ideal kind of keywords that you want to go after that have to deal with like defense, Denver like attorney, Denver divorce attorney, Denver separation attorney, Denver like affair attorney or lawyer, that kind of thing. So So yeah, there's adoption, annulment, child custody, child support, military divorce, guardianship, visitation, marital property division. So yeah, these are absolutely the ones that we want to go after. And it just means that we just need to make sure we clean up some of these pages and make sure that it has all the elements that we really need, and the content itself actually needs to really get you found for these keywords and actually start ranking you for these individual pages. And then we'll go from there. But the site itself has all the basic elements that we need. It looks like the phone number does swap, which is fine, but we just want to make sure that it's consistent because people don't want to think that they're calling two different areas or get confused and say, oh, I don't know which one number is the right one, etc., etc. So yeah, it has a click to call. It has all your social profiles on here, a contact us, and then you have the contact us at the bottom. I think what we need to do is we need to layer in a little bit more content, keyword-focused content, as well as throw in some LSI, which stands for latent semantic indexing, to help Google really clarify to Google exactly what kind of keywords that we're going after. Clients are saying this is great as well. You have your images of you, and you have your image of you and the team. Like, yeah, this has all the elements that we're looking for in terms of your actual website profile. Now we just need to make sure that all the on-page SEO is there, and then we really need to step up your SEO game to the next level in terms of where we need to be, as well as some of the things that we need to do to get you ranked higher for the really the main money keywords that we want to go after. All right. So I appreciate it if you watched this all the way through. I hope at the very least you got some insight out of this, and yeah, Michelle and Scott, hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and thank you.